I'm Detective James, a seasoned investigator with years of experience. I've seen my fair share of crimes, but this one has me stumped. As I enter the interrogation room with my partner, Detective Rodriguez, I can feel the tension in the air. Our suspect, a young man wearing a hoodie and carrying a backpack, looks nervous. "So, you're the one who was seen near the crime scene," I say firmly, trying to gauge his reaction. The suspect fidgets, avoiding eye contact. I don't know what you're talking about." My partner, Detective Rodriguez, chimes in, her voice calm and empathetic. "We have witnesses placing you at the scene. It's best if you cooperate." The suspect hesitates, clearly unsure of what to do. I press on, trying to crack his alibi. "What were you doing with that backpack?" The suspect's eyes dart between us, sweat forming on his brow. I was just out for a walk." I raise an eyebrow, skeptical. "A walk? At midnight? With a backpack?" The suspect's shoulders slump in defeat. "Fine. I was there. But it wasn't my fault." My partner and I exchange a glance, intrigued. What will the suspect reveal next? I lean forward, my eyes locked on the suspect. "Tell us what happened." The suspect takes a deep breath, his voice shaking. "I was just walking home from a friend's house. I saw something shiny on the ground, and I picked it up. It was a knife. I didn't know what to do, so I put it in my backpack." I nod, encouraging him to continue. "And then what happened?" The suspect's eyes drop, his voice barely above a whisper. "I saw someone. A person. They were hurt. I didn't know what to do." My partner's eyes narrow, her voice firm. "Did you call for help?" The suspect shakes his head, tears welling up in his eyes. "No, I was scared. I didn't know what to do." I lean back in my chair, my mind racing. What does the suspect's story reveal? Is he telling the truth? Or is he hiding something? As the interrogation continues, the suspect's story begins to unravel. He reveals a web of lies and deceit, a complex tale of motives and alibis. My partner and I listen intently, our eyes locked on the suspect. But as the minutes tick by, I start to feel a sense of unease. Something doesn't add up. The suspect's story seems too convenient, too rehearsed. I exchange a glance with my partner, and I can see the doubt in her eyes. I walk over to the evidence table and pick up a small bag containing a security camera's memory card. "We've obtained footage from a nearby security camera," I say, my eyes locked on the suspect. "It shows you entering the building where the crime occurred and exiting 10 minutes later." The suspect's eyes widen, and he takes a step back. I can explain," he stammers. My partner, Detective Rodriguez, steps forward. "Explain what? How you just happened to be in the area? Or how you just happened to have a backpack with a knife in it?" The suspect's face goes pale, and he looks like he's about to collapse. I didn't do it," he whispers. I raise an eyebrow. "Then why did you lie to us? Why did you say you were just out for a walk?" The suspect looks down, his voice barely above a whisper. "I was scared. I didn't know what to do." I sigh, frustration etched on my face. "Look, we can play this game all day, but the evidence is mounting against you. It's time to come clean." I lean forward, my eyes locked on the suspect. "Look, we already have enough evidence to prove your involvement. It's time to come clean. Tell us what really happened." The suspect takes a deep breath, his shoulders slumping in defeat. I didn't mean to hurt anyone," he begins, his voice shaking. "I was in a tight spot financially, and I saw an opportunity to make some quick cash. I knew the building was supposed to be empty, but I didn't count on anyone being there." He pauses, taking another deep breath before continuing. "I snuck in, looking for something to steal, but then I heard a noise, and I saw the victim." The suspect's eyes drop, his voice barely above a whisper. "I panicked. I didn't know what to do. And then I saw the knife." He pauses again, his eyes welling up with tears. "I know it was wrong. I know I should have just run away. But I didn't." The suspect breaks down, sobbing uncontrollably. My partner and I exchange a glance, our expressions somber. I nod sympathetically, trying to keep the suspect calm. "It's okay. We're here to listen. Can you tell us more about what happened after you saw the victim?" The suspect sniffs, wiping his nose on his sleeve. I tried to run away, but my feet felt heavy. And then I saw the knife again. My partner, Detective Rodriguez, leans forward. What did you do with the knife? The suspect's eyes drop, his voice barely above a whisper. I used it. I didn't mean to. But I was scared. I frown, trying to understand the suspect's motives. Scared of what? The suspect looks up, his eyes pleading. I was scared of getting caught. I was scared of going to jail. My partner and I exchange a glance, our expressions thoughtful. Suddenly, the suspect speaks up again. Wait, there's something else. Something important. I lean forward, my interest piqued. What is it? The suspect hesitates, looking around the room nervously. I didn't act alone. There was someone else with me. My partner's eyes widen, her voice firm. Who was it? The suspect's eyes drop, his voice barely above a whisper. I don't know if I should say. The suspect's revelation has left us with more questions than answers. Who is the mysterious accomplice? What was their motive? And will our detectives be able to uncover the truth before it's too late? To be continued.